Zak Martin first came to public attention when he was still in his teens, when he carried out a series of tests and experiments into psychic abilities, including a game of long-distance chess by telepathy, which attracted media attention. When he was 18, he gave his first public talk at Dublin's famous Buswell's Hotel, and his first demonstration of the sixth sense a year later. That same year, he wrote his first book, How to Develop Your ESP, which was published by HarperCollins. It sold over 1 million copies, translated into 18 languages. When a young Irish woman named Elizabeth Plunkett went missing while on vacation at the seaside resort of Britis Bay, in County Wicklow, Ireland, relatives of the missing woman approached Zak Martin and asked him to help in the search. Martin agreed, on the condition that he would liaise directly with the police. After visiting the area where the young woman had last been seen, he told the police, "I feel that she is dead, and that she has been murdered. 2 men are involved. I see her leaning across the hood of a car, talking to one man, another man is walking towards the car. The next impression I have is of the car moving away. Next, I see the car pulling in close to what seems to be a lake. The girl has been beaten and strangled. Now I can see the body under shallow water, covered by what appears to be some kind of sackcloth or plastic material, blue or gray in color. Beside her is what looks to me like a bar or stake." Over the next few days, Martin provided the police with more details of the murder, including a description of the men responsible, and the car they were driving. At this stage, the police were still treating the case as a missing person investigation. In fact, they were working on the theory that the missing woman had taken the nearby ferry to France, where she had previously lived and had a boyfriend. A few days later, however, clothing identified as belonging to the missing woman was found close to the beach. In fact, Elizabeth Plunkett was dead, and had been murdered in the way Martin had described, by 2 men in a car. Her body was found in the bay itself, in shallow water, wrapped in a pale blue sleeping bag and weighted down with a broken lawnmower, the stake that Martin saw. Martin told the police that the killers had headed north, and were on the lookout for another victim. The following day, another young woman, 23-year-old Mary Duffy, went missing in County Mayo. Her body was found in a local lake. She had been beaten, raped, and strangled. Detectives were convinced that the same 2 men were responsible for both murders. But the wanted men could not be found, despite the fact that their descriptions had been widely circulated. Zak Martin was contacted again. Could the psychic find the wanted men? Martin agreed to try, and using a dowsing pendulum over a map of Ireland, he pinpointed what he believed to be the killer's location. The spot he indicated was in the center of the town of Galway. The police were skeptical when they received this information, because the wanted men had apparently just been sighted in a different part of the country. However, in view of Martin's undeniable accuracy in describing details of the first murder, the search was intensified in the Galway city area. And within hours, the 2 wanted men were found and arrested in the town centre. The men were identified as John Shaw and Geoffrey Evans, both from the UK, where they were wanted in connection with a number of crimes, including rape. The men admitted that they had planned to rape and kill 1 woman every week. Evans and Shaw were convicted of murder, and given life sentences. Since the Britis Bay case, Zak Martin's talent for psychic detection has been in demand by police departments around the world, and he has been consulted in hundreds of murder and missing persons investigations. Over the years, he has made headlines for his involvement in a number of high-profile cases, including the theft of the racehorse Shergar, and the Notting Hill rapist case, in which he was consulted by Scotland Yard to help track down a violent serial rapist who had been terrorizing women in the Notting Hill area of London. In addition to the cases that made headlines around the world, Zak Martin has taken part in numerous murder and missing persons investigations, in which his involvement was never revealed to the general public.